The reason why that film is so brilliant is because like everything is, all of those moments happen, like all those people exist, those kind of like tour managers with cricket bats, that kind of, I mean obviously not with cricket bats but with a kind of equivalent thing. You know, like it's all, everything in that film has happened to any band I think, like turning up at the wrong airport, that kind of stuff, that's happened to us.
I have a cordless microphone, and during a song called If You Find Yourself Caught in Love, we used to play it all the time. And what would happen, there was an instrumental passage and I would disappear off the stage with my microphone, and the idea was that I would pop up somewhere in the auditorium, like we were playing Sydney Opera House or something, and I'd run in the back steps, and suddenly at the end of the instrumental they'd put a spotlight on me and I'd be in the third balcony or something, and the fans would be like, oh, he's standing right there. But was it Singapore?
It was Singapore.
I went the wrong way, and I opened the door. I ended up in a shopping centre during the gig with my, so that was pretty much, hey.
You could just hear him going, I think, I can't get back in.
It was a bit Hello Cleveland.
One of the stories was that they didn't, is this okay to talk about Brett?
Why not? The UK.
Oh God, my mom's gonna watch this. You have a dirty mouth.
Oh my fucking God. It was at a festival we played this past summer called Roskilde. And I think I was in like Copenhagen or something like that. And my black box stopped working. So on the flight, something shifted it around, and like we used the black box for the bass of the beat, and then everything else is really live. And it stopped working, but I was supposed to, I headlined my stage. So I was supposed to be on at like 2 a.m. And we didn't get to go on the stage until 4:30 in the morning. And their curfew was at like what? I think it was at 5. And they let us run like 5 minutes over. Because we were seriously, literally there trying to do everything that we could to fix the black box, because people had already seen me on stage, and they were like, you could just like either leave or you could play something else. And I'm like, I can't fucking leave. Like everyone just saw me on stage. Like if I leave, I look like a douche. And like we end up having to play, like, so there's like several tracks on the black box where like my drummer can hear click, the piano guy can hear whatever he can hear. And then there's my MD before every song going, echelon, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we had to play with all of that stuff out of the front of the house. So like there's click happening to the crowd, there's Phil talking, there's directions happening, and we're all playing over it, and I'm just like, this is fucking embarrassing. But it ended up being one of the best shows of our freaking like lives. It was amazing. Like all the odds were stacked against us, and we just like, we killed it, man. It was cool. It was a really fun show.
There's a floor tom that like kind of moves around, and at one point I was like, Dylan, like our drum tech, I was like, hey, like bring the floor tom out for this next song. We were filming something, and I was thinking about the continuity. I was like, you brought it out on this song, the last show, but like on this song we need to bring it out, whatever. And he brought it out, and then at some point I told him to take it away, and like I think he like put it in the wrong place, and I may have ended up falling over it or doing something, but I just went into the mud. You fucked me, Dylan. And like all the guys were just laughing about that, because all of our ears are turned up so loud already that when I would scream into the talkback mic, everybody's just like, ah! You know, I just want to rip out their ears, because it's just like my distorted yelling voice. But you know, I guess that reminds me of Spinal Tap, man. You know, those moments where it's just like, we don't need to take ourselves that seriously.
Well, there's one that kind of keeps happening, which is basically that I play a show and then I can't get off stage for some reason. Like either like the door to the stage, from the stage to the dressing room is locked, so I've gone, thank you very much, and then tried to get off stage and I haven't been able to, or that I go the wrong way and then I have to kind of hang like behind a curtain really uncomfortably, and like it's just happened so many times. Like it even happened last night. I couldn't remember, because I have a really bad sense of direction, so I can never remember which direction I've come on stage from. So I nearly kind of walked in completely the wrong way, and I had to kind of grab my keyboard player and go, how do I get out of here? So that's definitely my Spinal Tap moment.